Welcome dear student. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Santosh Sarode. Today I am going to study the manufacturing process. This is for third year mechanical student from SPPU. Now the manufacturing process is nothing but the process in which we are giving the input to the machine and machine get convert it into the useful product. This is called as manufacturing process. So in this subject we want to study the different types of manufacturing processes. So dear student, now we are going to study the first unit of manufacturing process is casting process. So before going to start the different topics under the casting process, what is mean by casting process? Casting process is nothing but a process in which we are manufacturing the casting component. So the casting component which is manufactured by using, there is the molten metal which is poured into the mold cavity and to wait for some time, and we are getting the product. That product is nothing but the casting part or casting component. So that process is called as casting process. Now we are going to study the different parameter in the casting process. So here look at this board, and over this board there is the casting process figure. Now I introduce first of all, there is the figure of casting process. In this process there is the molten metal, riser is there, drag is there, parting line is there, cop is there, green sand is also used, mold cavity is used, runner is there, the whole setup which is placed over the bottom board, that is the called bottom board for the proper fixing of sand box. Now we check all this point, what is the function or how it will be get work, and which type of process which follow in the casting process, and we make the casting component. Now cop and drag, there is the upper portion called as drag and the lower portion called as cop, and there is the runner which is used for to pour the molten metal through the input port, that is called as runner. There is the mold cavity. Mold cavity is nothing but whatever the drawing design which are provided by the customer. So we can make that mold cavity and we pour that molten metal into the mold cavity. Okay, now I explain detail in the next step, but before going to start, we just introduce the all the points. Now here there is the green sand which is used for to make a mold in the desired shape. There is the parting line, the cop and drag which is matched at the point called as parting line. Now how to conduct this process or how to manufacture the mold casting part, we will see that. Now the input which is given in the form of molten metal and output which is getting from the casting part. Now in between them, which step which will follow in the casting process. So the molten metal which is poured through that runner, and that molten metal moves towards the cavity, and the molten metal take the shape of the mold cavity. Now after that there is the molten metal have the high temperature which is reacted with the casting sand, and due to this reason there is the gases which is produced. That gas which is removed through the port called as a riser. Now there is the sand have mixed with the other bonding material, and which have the stability, which have the different properties, which make the casting product. So we wait for some time for the solidification, that is called as cooling period. So after that solidification, we remove the drag from the cop and we remove that component. That component is called as casting component. So this is the step, this is the process which is used for to manufacture the casting component. Now what is the advantages of the casting product. So casting process have the different advantages. That means we get the uniform properties throughout the material. So we manufacture the one piece component. Next one is we manufacture easily the complicated shape component, which is manufactured by using the casting process is very easy. Now we get the good vibration damping capacity for the casting component. Okay, so these all are the advantages. Which, and the last point is application of casting process. The casting process which is applicable for the different part. So just like which is also mostly it is used in the automobile sector, the connecting rod which is manufactured by using the casting process. There is the engine casing of the automobile vehicle is also manufactured by using the casting process. The special purpose machine have some different gears which is used, that gears is also manufactured by using the casting process. So this is a very simple process which is used in the industrial sector for the purpose of to manufacture the complicated shape, or this casting process is mostly used for the mass production. So this is a very simple lecture over the casting process. So I hope you all here this video is very useful for the third year mechanical student. Again, I thank for watching this video. Thank you very much.